We've all been there, right? You're scrolling online, clicking, adding things to your cart. And yeah, it's super convenient, but doesn't it feel like something's missing? That human connection, that little spark of discovery you get in a real store, it just kind of gets lost in the digital noise.
And that really makes you wonder, is this all online shopping is now? Just a series of clicks and carts? A totally transactional thing where all the fun, the exploring, the interaction just gets pushed to the side? It feels like we traded the experience for convenience.
And this is where we're seeing a really huge shift. On one hand, you've got the traditional way. It's transactional, you're usually shopping alone, and you're just looking at static pictures. But on the other hand, this new thing called live commerce is popping up, and it's the total opposite. It's experiential, it's social, and it's incredibly dynamic. It's a whole new way of thinking about how we buy things online.
So how do we get that awesome in-store feeling, but, online? Well, that's exactly where live commerce comes into the picture. Let's dive into how platforms built on this idea are completely changing the game.
Okay, so what is live commerce, really? It's actually pretty simple. Imagine a shopping experience where sellers are showing off their products in a real-time video. This isn't some slick, pre-recorded ad. It's live. And that means you, the buyer, can jump in, ask questions, and see the product in action right then and there.
The whole journey for you as a shopper is super intuitive. So first, you join a live session that looks interesting. Then you get to watch the seller actually demonstrate the products. Maybe they're showing you how a vintage jacket really fits, or getting up close with the details on a collectible. You can type your questions right into the chat and boom, you get an answer instantly. And because of all that, you can buy something feeling way, way more confident. And this model is especially powerful for certain kinds of people. I'm talking about shoppers who are driven by passion. Think fashion lovers and collectors. For them, a simple add to cart button just doesn't cut it. They need more.
This right here, this really gets to the heart of it. It's all about creating an experience. The goal isn't just to make a sale. It's about bringing back that excitement and that interaction that makes shopping so much fun in the first place. For anyone who loves fashion, this is a total game changer. Instead of just guessing from a flat photo, you can actually see how a silk shirt moves or how a dress drapes on a real person. You can ask the shop owner live, hey, does this run true to size? Or can you show me what that looks like with a belt? You're getting the story behind the style straight from the source. And it's just as incredible for collectors. For them, trust is absolutely everything. With this, a seller can hold up a rare comic book, point out its exact condition live on camera, and tell you its whole history. That kind of transparency builds a massive amount of trust and lets collectors buy with real peace of mind.
But the impact here goes way beyond just the buyer. One of the coolest things is how this whole model empowers the sellers and builds a real community around things people love. It's so much more than just a marketplace.
I mean, at its heart, shopping has always been a social thing, right? We ask our friends for advice, we show off what we found. Live commerce just takes that social energy and brings it online, connecting people who are passionate about the exact same things, whether that's vintage denim or rare stamps. Think about it. On those giant e-commerce sites, a small seller is just a tiny fish in a massive ocean. But in a live session, that small boutique owner or that independent creator, they become the star of the show. They can build a personal brand and a loyal following in a way that's just impossible with a boring old product page. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds exciting, but is it a hassle? Well, no, that's the beauty of it. This model blends all that thrill of live interaction with the security and efficiency we expect from modern e-commerce. We're talking secure payments, easy ordering, and really powerful tools for the sellers. It's seriously the best of both worlds. So let's pull all these threads together and look at the big picture. Why does a shift like this actually matter for the future of how we all buy things? When you boil it all down, live commerce is restoring that personal touch we've been missing online. It's a way of shopping that's built on authenticity and storytelling, not just on price tags. It creates real connections and, maybe most importantly, it values the people involved, both the buyers and the sellers, just as much as the products themselves. And that leaves us with one last, really fascinating question to think about. As we all search for more engaging, more trustworthy experiences online, is this mix of entertainment, community, and commerce where we're all headed? Is this how we'll all be shopping tomorrow?